All summer long, the kids have been at camps, playing with friends, or just hanging out in the backyard. But once the calendar flips to September, it is back to normal. But it can be hard to get back into the daily routine. Julie Friedman-Smith of Parenting Power has some solutions on how to ease back into the routine. This is one of Julie's regular visits with Parenting Power. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, thank goodness you're here. Okay, we're starting now. Today is Thursday.
Sure.
For most kids.
Yep.
Some kids are back. Some kids going back on Tuesday. Scheduling. How do we even begin?
Well, the first thing is you probably aren't going to do everything, but see if you can pick one thing that we're going to talk about this morning, and that's the one that you're going to work on.
Okay.
And then you can build up as you go along. Doesn't all have to happen at the same time.
Okay.
But we still do have a number of days to make some good plans. The first thing is morning. Morning routines are usually the thing that can set your day up for greatness or disaster, right? Because if you use all of your energy in the first hour and a half of your day, you don't have anything else to give to the rest of your day. So really, we want to clarify our morning routines. Often as parents, we know what's supposed to happen, but have we really brought our kids into the secret? So your daughter is the perfect age for this.
Okay.
You know, 4 or 5, that's exactly where we want to start doing this. Go through with your child the things that need to happen in the morning, and they can be pretty simple for someone little. You know, wake up, go to the bathroom, get dressed, have breakfast, brush teeth, go. 6 things.
Yeah.
What order do they need to be in? Write them down on a list with pictures and also the times that are associated with them. So if you're getting out the door, if you're walking out the door at 8:05, shoes go on at 8:02 and teeth get brushed at 7:57 or something like that. And even if your kids are little and they can't tell the time yet, they can still recognize numbers on the clock.
Okay.
But if they've got the list and they know what's expected, then you can say things like, what's next on the list? Or where do you need to be now? Or how long till you brush your teeth? You don't need to say things like, hurry up, get downstairs, eat your breakfast, get upstairs.
Because that's the sort of pattern I see it at bedtime and I see it in the morning. It's like it becomes this push-pull. Our daughter thinks it's a game often, but it does. It sort of sets you up for this sort of stress that can bleed into the rest of your day.
And it's a script, because if you do that same nag and fight every morning, it becomes part of the morning routine. So we're trying to take the nag and fight out by giving the kids the power. They can tell you what needs to happen if they've got the list. So it gives them a little bit more power in the situation.
Okay, now as we get a little bit older, I mean, you don't need the list with pictures, but still a bit of a checklist would apply?
Yeah, our kids, my kids are 11 and 15. They've been doing this since they were 3. So now they do their own list and they know how it works. But it's good to check in September and then again in January, December, because when the snowsuits get added in, there's a time shift that happens, right?
Okay.
So every so often, just to make the plan, they can make it once they get older, but they might need your help to get started. They likely will.
Okay, so that's morning. Now, what about starting to work with bedtimes? I know that ours has slipped. It's like, you know, I think about an hour away from what it needs to be during the school year, or ideally. Yeah. So what do we work with there?
So you could go cold turkey and just say, you know, starting tomorrow night, you're going to bed at 7. Or you could say, we're going to wind it back by 10 minutes or 15 minutes a night. And any extra sleep that they're getting will be helpful. Again, let them know. So a big part of the fights that we have with our kids is that they want power, we want power. And when we just boss them around without telling them what's going on, that's when they kick back. But if we let them know that it's going to be coming and maybe give them some choice, do you want to go by 10 minutes or 15 minutes every night? Then they can say, oh, I want to only go by 10. Okay, let's do it by 10. That sounds great. Then write it down in the calendar or write it down on the fridge so that everybody knows that tonight it's 7:50 and tomorrow it's going to be 7:40. And it's just clear. And then you can ask them, oh, what does the sign say? When are you going to bed tonight? And they can tell you. Again, you're not bossing them. They're telling you.
Crystal clear communication, Parenting Power. Thank goodness for you guys, I have to say. Links, as always, on our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Julie Friedman-Smith, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
This is very good timing.
Great.